Previously on the 100 Line Last Defense Academy.
Dreamer's voice actor's having a good time.
And now back to Zero Escape 4, The Infinity Files. NicoB! Back with some more of the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. When we last left off, bro, this shit's getting weird. We head back to second to last Defense Academy when we don't hear from Nico, and what do you know? It's fucking destroyed. And so is Nico. Which means we're gonna go back and be attacked, right? Oh, we're not. Huh. Also, Darumi's found a weird book in the library detailing a killer that comes out and murders everybody. And apparently it's happened at this school before. What? Huh? What do you mean it happened at what? Isn't this like a spaceship or something? What? Am I misremembering? What's happening? Also, Takumi keeps getting these weird headaches and saying weird things to himself. And Hiriko's also being really weird to him, especially when this guy with a fucking chainsaw comes out. What the hell is this dude? The Red Star route. There's only one of them. Okay, here, Takumi's in here. They're fucking botting each other. Now Takumi's got the chainsaw. He's chasing him down. I don't understand. Sweep the legs, Takumi. But then he gets away. Damn it all. And Hiriko doesn't bring it up to anybody and doesn't seem to want to listen to Takumi either. So what's happening? Takumi's finding more books in the library about a series of ghastly murders. I don't understand this. Am I being gaslit? I swear to God, this is just supposed to be a fucking spaceship. Well, you guys did clarify what it actually is that I'm supposed to know at this point. And somebody did a good job of that was the Gamer Girls, who last episode said, without spoiling anything in these next routes, here's some context from what you have already learned. The Academy was built on the satellite. It's only based on a school because that's what Shion wanted. The library is vast and has a lot of books that were from the satellite, as well as books that were recovered from Futurum. Okay. So I wasn't misremembering. It was a ship. Sorry, you get to a point where eventually you've got so much information, and some information seems only relevant to the current route you're on, and then it doesn't to others, and then suddenly you get to, then you get back to a route where it suddenly becomes relevant again, and I'm trying to be like, oh wait, how did that work again? What was that? Well, how'd that plot point go again? So the question is, where the fuck did these books come from? Because it couldn't have possibly been like this school. You wouldn't think so. And yet somehow we have like these things that have been around forever. And it seems like it's the same dude based on the picture. I assume it must be from like a school on Futurum or something that happened on the satellite. But I feel like probably not the satellite. It's probably something from Futurum. Because yeah, whatever the hell it is down here with us. But all right, that's good. I'm just glad that I'm like, I didn't misremember that. I wasn't like making that shit up. But Gamer Girls, thank you so much for your incredibly enlightening comment and helping me realize that I am not gaslighting myself. And is that reason you are comment of the day. Also, okay, and in regards to this whole timeline about like move room and when things happened and who gave the first suck and things like that. So in the original second scenario, we fight move room on day 7. We suck him up. That's where Veshnis hears that about the whole time travel shit from Sirei. Takumi thinks that the next attack won't be for another week, so then they walk in a day all the way to second to Last Defense Academy, find everyone dead in a 2-prong attack because the main school is also being attacked. We make our choice to help second to Last Defense Academy. We go to the enemy base to kill the mind control commander, which we did not do this time, now I think about it. Return home. The splitting commander has been laying siege. Darumi is killed and sucked up, and then the commander is also sucked up, which did not happen this time. And Veshnis also did not reveal herself that time. So things are definitely playing out differently, all right? In terms of how Veshnis is acting in this side of the route. It is what I was hoping, that she is not just going on a sucking rampage and it's just gonna, play out in a similar way. Because listen, man, I was just getting sick of that shtick, okay? I was getting sick of like defeating these commanders, then having her like, oh God, just out of nowhere, she just comes and sucks up the commander before we could get her. Oh, I couldn't believe it. I never saw it coming. It's like, sure, okay, first couple of times, all right. But by the 20th time, it starts to feel a little disingenuous, Takumi. And I assume it's because Veshnis didn't hear from Sirei about the time travel thing, so she feels maybe less inclined to want to suck everybody up, I think. I think that makes sense. Because that's what she said. I think like that was what pushed her over the end, where she's like realized, oh, well, you came from a future where you defeated us by absorbing all of the commanders. And well, I decided, you know what? That sounds like a great idea. But then it leads to the question of what the hell is going on with Hiriko, and why did she like tell us to use the bomb to immediately end it? How did she know that we were going to be attacked? She's never like exhibited anything like that in the other side. Like, would Veshnius have tried to come out and give them the suck if we didn't nuke them? Did she know that was going to happen? If it was that also why that didn't happen there? But I don't know. Also, why was it when we defeated, nobody explained this either. Why was it when we defeated that one commander, literally just ended? Like the fight ended and nothing happened. That shit was mad weird. Almost seems like they forgot about it. They're like, whoops. Oh yeah, you guys did also say that Takumi still believes that the TRC is underground. He's not aware that the TRC is literally the satellite or on the satellite. Okay, all right, good to know. All right, yeah, this has already got me just baffled and confused, which is really funny because like, was that what I essentially wanted to be like? Do you feel like this side was different from the other, and like, and it's like happening, and I'm like with surprised Pikachu face? Like, Nico, is this what you want? It is. I'm just so like surprised by how just weird it is. Like, it's not even just like, oh, is Ado inside Takumi again? It's like now we got like 10 other weird things going on here that are so vastly different than the other side. So then it just and that's the thing. Like, once you played a route, right? Or even just one route. When you go to another route, you then start asking yourself, okay, why did this thing happen differently based on the choice that I made, right? Why is it this character might be doing a different thing than before? So that's what I find myself doing so much more, especially now that I've gone basically the full yin to the yang here, right? The other side of the coin flip that is this game, which is like half on one side and half on the other, at least seemingly. And now I'm just like, okay, so things are playing out because of the, you know, my choice is right, obviously, but now I'm trying to understand character motivations, like what's going on with Hiriko and why is she acting different? What changed? Why is Takumi being a weirdo? Is it really because of Ado? Is this some other shit? Why wouldn't she tell everybody about the weird guy in a costume fucking trying to kill us? I mentioned in my comment last episode, that dude looks like one of the bad guys from Scooby-Doo. Anyone remember that? There was a dude, I think it was was in like a deep sea diver outfit and somehow was able to like sprint after all of the mystery gang at like full fucking speed when that thing weighs like probably like 150 fucking pounds. He was fast, man, all right? Really buff under there. Anyway, we got more free time. Let's see, I've got 2 more gifts to hang out with Moko, 2 more to figure out with Yugamu. I've got all of Kyoshika's. I barely got any on Karara, and then that's it. It's just those 3. And like I said, I know there's no point. I don't have to do this, but I want to get everybody's gifts because, listen, it's a long game and might as well. I don't even know if there's an achievement attached to it. I don't care. I'm doing this for me. Okay, none of those guys are actually available to hang out, so we're just gonna give the gift that gifts on given. Give it. Blah, blah, blah. All right, this has gotta be Moko. Girl power, sublime femininity and physical form, the shape that changes best to suit the owner. That seems like something Moko would like. I think. The raw power of girl. I don't know what you're gonna quite do with this, Moko, but
whoa, this is
yeah. I'm gonna use that to body someone or something. Okay, we got Yugamu over here. I think we've done it in this room before. Yeah, I think we've done this.
Huh?
Another day done. Taken by in a flash. I better hit the sack before I start feeling hungry again. Wasn't all that tired, but I got into bed anyway and forced myself to go to sleep. There's like a bunch of, also, here's other weird shit that's going on with Takumi, right? His diet, you know, being like, he's also like sort of weirdly enough acting like Darumi was a bit in her Retsnam form, with where he's just like, he'll be hungry then like not hungry or something. And then him also bringing up frog, keeps saying the word frog for some reason. Like, what? This shit's so unhinged. And then that's why I'm like, is this Ado? Because like, I don't know if Ado like gave a shit about frogs. Like I don't remember any like connection between Ado and frogs. He's also really sleepy and sleepwalking and doing shit in the middle of the night. Got to the cafeteria and glanced around. Sure enough, Hiriko wasn't there. What's her problem? This rail never gets to talk to her about that night. No, I can't give up. I'll ask her again today. Have to try.
Hey! Come on, Takumi!
was just taking my tray to a table when Moko called out to me, chipper as ever. I turned around and saw that Nozomi was with her. Hey, you two. You're up and at it early today, huh?
Good morning, Takumi. Want to eat with us?
Sure, thanks. Took a seat opposite the girls. Moko stared at me intently, like she had something to say, but didn't know how to bring it up. Is there something on my face?
No, of course not. I was just checking out your breakfast, that's all. You got a real good balance of macronutrients there. You can have some of my protein powder if you want a little extra, though.
I'm good, thanks.
How about drinks? Want to check some raw eggs, maybe?
No, that's fine. I'm fine.
Party pooper. Well, it's your loss.
Something's up with Moko. What does she really want to talk to me about? Maybe she's waiting for me to make the first move? I'll look like a total creep if I'm wrong.
Come on, Moko. Let's just come right out and ask him. I was kidding to it. Stuff like this calls for a delicate approach. For all we know, Hiroko's maidenly virtue could be at stake here.
Huh? What about Hiroko?
Whoops, there I go again. Somebody call a plumber, we got a leak. I'm sorry, Takumi. I really hope you don't take this the wrong way. But Moko and I have been talking. We both think you and Hiroko have been acting a little strange lately.
Right. Should have known this was coming.
We don't want to pry, but it's been going on for a while, so... Sorry, hon. We just didn't know how to bring it up.
Don't apologize. It's my fault for making you worry. The concern was understandable. Things have been awkward between me and Hiroko ever since the incident. But what was I supposed to say? I had no idea why she was avoiding me. Well, some stuff happened, but I'm really not sure how to explain. I struggled to find the right words when Nozomi didn't press me.
It's okay if you don't want to talk about it right now. Just know that when you're ready, we'll be here for you.
Right, thanks. My breath caught in my throat. For just a moment, it felt like I was talking to Karo again.
I'll see what I can do to soften up Hiroko, too. I know she's the type who likes to be on her own, but she's still a poor, vulnerable maiden at heart. Even rabbits could die of loneliness. You boys have to show some sensitivity. What does that have to do with it?
I get the feeling this conversation is drifting away from its original topic. I don't have the energy to get back on course, so I'll just smile and nod until it's over. At finishing breakfast, I said goodbye to Moko and Nozomi and went back to my room. Okay, what should I do today? The idea of this mystery killer still worries me, but the whole thing's kind of sketchy. The invaders are a much more definite threat. To be ready for the next time they attack. Free time. Hey Tommy, come here a minute. I got something to show you. I think I've seen this one too, though. He's usually always Then he talks about the skeleton. All right, good. That's all of Yama's gifts. Sweet snacks. I'm only thinking it's this one because I think this is the only one I haven't actually given to somebody as like a good gift. But I'm not really sure if this really would be something she would give a shit about.
Well, this isn't too nasty.
Nope. The answer is no. Oh, duh. It's this one. The favorite fruit of a certain superhero who loves friendship and justice, even for super strength and emergency. Yeah. Actually, I'm not sure if I've actually gifted this one to anyone either. Yeah. There we go.
You're such a nice guy that I'll share my maidenly dream with you, Takumi.
Oh, goody.
I want to become the top wrestler in the world. But once I do, I won't stay there for long. After bursting into everyone's world like a bright shooting star, I'll settle down and become a normal girl in charge of cultivating the next generation of wrestlers. And then I'll enjoy dating and regular stuff for a while before becoming a cosmetics producer and model. I'll make it rain money on the cosmetics industry by producing amazing products using all the knowledge I've gained from my beauty research. Finally, I'll become an actress. It would be a sin to let my lovely voice and major guts go to waste. But I'll have to survive this war first. I got way too much to do to let my life get cut short here.
Moko's funny. She's a silly little Billy. Today was pretty uneventful. So I say I don't have any problems. Hiroko, the killer, the invaders. Still a lot I need to deal with. And of all of them, Hiroko's probably the most urgent. If I don't patch things up with her soon, everyone else is going to worry. All right, tomorrow for sure I'll... What the? The alarm? The enemy's attacking now?
Intruder alert.
Sure are. Is this what happened last time too? Yes. Oh yeah, it's Ava. Ava's here. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. What are we gonna do with Ava on this side? I have a very distinct feeling Ava is just gonna die on this side. Like right off the bat. I think we're immediately gonna kill her. Whether it's Yugamu, whether it's Takumi and his crazy pants, whether it's Hiriko, whether, I don't know, she just trips and falls and dies. I somehow feel like she's not gonna make, like, I wouldn't be surprised if Ava is like exclusive to the other side of controlling her, that is, or joining our party. Also because Sirei is not here to brainwash her, right? So the story can't risk having her here to essentially divulge secrets to us. Unless we end up like taking her in and then Takumi's like, well, I'm doing this to survive, and then she hates me or something. But anyway, better get going. I was out of bed before the first echoes of the alarm had faded. We can do this. Won't let anyone die this time. Except for Ado, fuck him. Taking the briefest of moments to psych myself up, I rushed out the door and made my way to the war room. The Sirei count and Nigo. God damn it. Make myself depressed. A night attack, seriously? Will these bastards ever sleep? There's a lot more of them than last time, too. They're really going all out.
Tsubasa, think maybe that bomb of yours can take him out? Sorry, it's taking a while to put it all together. There's no way we'll be ready for this battle.
Interesting. So she seemingly is able to put together a bomb, another one, right? It's sort of weird. For whatever reasons, I don't know why. I guess Sirei felt like he wasn't worth wasting the flames on like an extra bomb, but he never made another one after the first one in the other routes.
For real? We gotta fight all these enemies by ourselves? Don't worry, I'll fight too.
Huh? Really, Kako? Where's this coming from? Just made a point of staying out of our battles until now. Not to mention how overprotective Ima is.
I can't just sound the sidelines and let you all protect me. I've been training hard so I could handle myself out there. Please let me join you.
I'd be happy to have you with us. Are you sure about this? There's nothing I can do when she gets like this. I tried to persuade her to reconsider, but it didn't work. She even threatened to sever our sibling bond. The idea was so distressing, I passed out on the spot.
The point is, I'm fighting and there's nothing you can do about it. Don't interfere, brother dearest.
I've been training too, by the way. If push comes to shove, I'll jump in and protect my dear sister. I'll fight too. I'm sorry about before. You too, Shoma? You don't gotta worry about this guy. I'm training him up so he won't embarrass himself. It's kind of funny how, like, we made like a point in that one route, right, where like 4 of our friends died. And we're like, oh god, we're barely scraping by. And then it's like, this time though, we're like, you know what? You guys can just fucking hang out here. You can just do whatever these guys can chill out. We'll handle it. It's like, I guess it's less dire this time because the Vestas isn't sucking everybody up. But again, after a while, you get a little bit of that pseudo-narrative dissonance here, where you've just like dealt with that so many times with Vestas that you're like, it's fine, whatever, I don't give a shit. You know, she's sucking everybody up. We've already killed her a billion times the other times. But everyone in the story's like, no, it's so fucked up, we're all gonna die. And you're like, yeah, you'll be fine.
That's right. I've gone from being mold on a bathroom floor to mold on his toilet seat. It's a huge upgrade.
Let's see you guys finally showing some backbone. There's nothing against stance, unproductive parasites.
Well, they did take care of the school back when the threatening message forced us to leave. But with this intruder on the loose, it might actually be more dangerous for them to hang back while the rest of us go and fight.
That's a good point. You coming too, Doremi? I don't know. Let's show up as a mutilated corpse waiting for you when you get back. Such a classic killing aim opening. Yeah. But I guess it could be fun to go wild and massacre a bunch of enemies too. All right, I'm in.
That's the spirit.
Now that that's decided, we shouldn't waste any more time. We'll be mobilizing all team members for this battle. Team leader, give the order.
Right. Just so long since Hiriko spoke to me. She caught me off guard. There's no time to get flustered, though. You need to focus on the battle. All right. Now pretty much everybody's here, except for Ado. So many fucking people. Oh god, gotta take a huge shit. What are Nozomi screams, right? She's just putting a suit on. For some reason, she just fucking belts out a yell as well. Maybe she just doesn't want to feel left out. She's the only one not screaming. I get you, girl. All right, am I doing this? Or probably not, because this is Ava, and I think I fought her 800 times. Yep. I will say, I do kind of miss the fighting, though. I'm not going to lie. Like, I feel like there's no point doing it if it's just like the same fight again, which is what these have generally been. But I'm kind of hoping there's a point where there are some...
I can't see the enemy in this. We're sitting ducks out here.
There are some new challenges that I haven't actually done, so I can actually, you know, do this again. So I like this game's battle system. I think that is another thing I'm gonna critique this game on a bit, is just that like I appreciate that they let me skip the same battles, but why are so many of them the same, right? Like, I mean, I get it. I know timelines and shit. Like, well, you know, Nico is just the way, like, diverges. I know, but like, I feel like there could have been a way they find some way to give us more new fights than this. So, because I feel like I have not actually controlled and done anything in this battle system in probably like fucking 10 plus episodes or 15 episodes. It's been forever, dude.
Sir Takumi, how are we to deal with this mist?
And it's fun, you know?
We'll do the same thing we did in my future.
Kako, make your way outside the mist and snipe the enemy from a distance. Ima, you'll have to cover her. Both of you. Hurry.
So, I just protect my dear sister from any harm that comes her way? Now that I can do.
Okay.
Whew. Thanks for that, Hiruko.
Don't waste time talking. Concentrate on the battle.
Stop talking to me! Did I like tell her that or something? Hiriko, are you from the future too? What's going on? Fart gas. Doodaloo. Doodaloo. Doodaloo.
Takumi, this commander, is she?
Yeah, that's the really hot one.
Yeah, she's the one we took prisoner in my future.
I'm here this time. I won't allow that kind of worthless sentiment.
Huh? But we'll talk about this later. We have to defeat her first.
Yeah, I feel like Kiriko's kind of like
Here we go.
on a murder spree. So I really don't think Ava's gonna survive this, unfortunately. These little dudes riding these things are so funny to me. They remind me of the little one-eyed monster that shows up in the One Punch Man series. That like follows Saitama and that speedy guy around at one point. Little short things with one eye. Just driving a little spaceship, going on adventures.
Yeah, we won. Now we just have to finish off the commander.
Shouldn't be too hard. She's basically on her way out already.
Look down at the defeated commander.
Please, don't kill me.
Huh? Did she just say something?
My name is Ava, the paragon of nature. I beg of you, please spare my life. I surrender. I'll come quietly, so just let me live. I do not want to die.
The terrified invader raised a trembling hand and brought it to her mask. She removed it to reveal what was underneath. A cutie.
This is the commander's true face? She's no different from us.
It's just like you said, Takumi. You'd almost think she was human.
She looks roughly the same age as us as well. This certainly isn't what I expected to be concealed under that mask.
Really? I always thought Ava seemed a little bit older than us.
Speaking of masks, didn't you say something about that too, Takumi? Don't the commanders consider removing their masks a sign of surrender?
Yeah, that and a way of showing respect to your opponents.
Is Hiriko gonna go fucking apeshit and just go fucking kill this chick this time around for some reason? Huh?
And it's one of the religious teachings they never go against, right?
That's if what Takumi told us is true, anyway.
Oh, do we gotta find out who's lying now? Who should we string up first?
Holy shit, I haven't been around for this event in ages. This is freaking crazy, guys.
Her taking off her mask makes no difference. Hurry up and kill her.
What?
But doesn't that seem a little cruel?
Not as cruel as attacking at night and trying to kill us in our beds.
She's also the reason Ima had to get turned into Sirei, right? Personally, I think that operation sounds like an interesting challenge. How about you, Ima?
Good question. It's a tough choice, all right.
What's so tough about it? She caused you so much suffering in the future. She's just going to betray us again this time. There's no point sparing an enemy if it means losing an ally later. I'm with Kako on this one. Besides, people who hide their true faces should never be trusted.
Right, Carrara.
That's not very convincing coming from you, Miss Osuzuki.
If we're gonna kill her anyway, can't I keep her as a research subject? I'd love to see what invaders' bodies are like on the inside.
Wait, please. I don't know anything about this previous timeline you're talking about, but I would never defy God's teachings. I've lost the battle. I surrender.
Ava's crying face is so painful.
You can do what you want with me, but please, don't kill me.
Commander's pleas were getting more and more desperate.
Takumi, please. I really think we should spare her. We can't kill someone who's this afraid to die. Can we?
Well, Mr. Sumino, what's it to be?
I'm actually getting a choice here?
Takumi, brother dearest, stand aside. If you won't kill her, I'll do it myself. I need to get stronger, and this is the fastest way to do that.
Whoa, okay. Kaku, chill out there, bro. What the hell?
Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please, don't kill me.
Takumi, can't you do something? We've already won the battle. Can't we just let her live?
What do you think, Takumi?
Anger, sadness, pity, desperation, fear. Everywhere I looked, somebody looked back at me with a different expression. They're all waiting for me to make the call. It wasn't an easy decision, but I knew what I had to do.
We're not going to kill her. Let's take her prisoner like before.
Not a choice, and we're just, okay. Is that gonna happen?
What? Have you lost your feeble excuse for a mind?
Damn, I actually almost thought if it was gonna do no choice, I just thought Takumi was gonna be like, we kill her. I thought that was gonna be an indicator of like, oh, this Takumi is definitely fucked up and different. What the hell's going on? And also because he killed Edo before. I'm actually shocked. It's actually like, I'm surprised that, oh no, okay, he is going with the usual Takumi way.
Why kill Edo but let this invader live?
Yeah, exactly.
If you're gonna make these big decisions, can't you be a little more consistent?
I didn't want to kill Eto, but I had to keep everyone safe. Anyway, we'll learn from the mistakes we made in my future and keep security on our prisoner extra tight.
But she could still escape or turn on us some other way.
Our team leader has made his decision. We have to abide by it. And since we can understand the invaders' language now, it could provide a tactical advantage too.
Damn, Hiroko, you alright? You're being very weird with your words there.
If we take this commander prisoner, we can interrogate her and potentially learn something that will help us out later.
I will say, I do hope this doesn't go the way of like, somebody is like, well, I found this fucking crazy mind-washing device and then we brainwashed her again. Like, I'm like, come on, man. I actually think it'd be really cool if we like, okay, so if we're bringing her in, right? We're actually sparing her. I think it'd actually be cool if we could manage to like, keep her normal, right? And not go down, aside from the Ava route, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not just going soft here. You've got to believe me.
Hell, even if it is like what happened in the other time where I tell her we're here to survive and she clams up, right? Even that would still be interesting because it would still lead to something different, right? And not just, well, then we get tased and blah, blah, blah.
I suppose that makes sense. What do you think, Lady Kako?
If there's a proper reason for it, I guess that's okay.
I didn't expect Hiroko to be so supportive, but thanks to her, the mood was starting to change. Everyone was still clearly conflicted, but they were starting to come around to the idea I'd proposed.
I'm in favor of taking the commander prisoner.
Same here! So what if she escaped into Kumi's future? We just gotta make sure that doesn't happen this time.
Fine. If you're all going to insist, I guess I'll go along with it.
I think we should spare her too. I'll help take care of her and everything.
If we need to torture her at any point, can you let me do it? What kind of screams do invaders make? Just imagining it is giving me goosebumps.
Ugh! Sir Yugamu, tell your little Yugamu to calm down.
Forget the commander. Someone put this guy in a cage.
Sounds like the matter's decided. The rest is up to you, team leader.
First things first, let's get her into a cage. We'll use a sturdier lock than we did in my timeline too.
A padlock.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'd never forgive myself if I died here. No matter what, I need to make it home one day.
Okay, well, no choices there. We summoned the drones to take the prisoner away and locked her up in the courtyard. We're all exhausted from our late night battle. We stagger back to our rooms afterwards for some well-earned rest. Phew, finally get some sleep. Mostly my thoughts center on the prisoner, Ava as she calls herself. We're finally going to get a chance to sit down and talk to a commander. She managed to get away last time, but I won't make the same mistake again. I'll talk to her tomorrow and see what she can tell us. Yeah, maybe this will play out like before then, where I say because it seems like this, well, maybe he wouldn't actually, because nobody's dead. He said that out of extreme guilt last time, right? But I'm almost wondering if does he feel guilty now after killing Ado? Where he's like, we're fighting to survive, right? For the first time in a while, I feel like we might actually make actual progress. The relief that thought was enough to carry me into a peaceful slumber. Oh, or maybe the crazy dude with the chainsaw will kill her. I gradually drifted back to consciousness, but it's still fuzzy. I stretched out under the covers and thought back on the events of last night. What time it is? Looked at my clock and found it was already past noon. I slept like the dead, but I've overdone it. My head was killing me. Going to get breakfast would be such a drag. I had no appetite at all. I was too tired to be hungry. But I can't just not eat anything. Picked up some rations I happened to have lying around. Eventually I had a shower and got dressed. Then I remembered Ava, the commander we'd taken prisoner. So I go and check on her before I did anything else. I'm almost wondering if sleeping or seemingly wrapped up in a blanket there. So maybe way to the courtyard. I spotted Shoma coming the other way. He was carrying a cafeteria tray.
Oh, Takumi, good morning, or afternoon.
Hi, Shoma. Guess it's more like afternoon now. Did you get up at a normal time today? I'm also wondering if the food changes or something, like if Takumi is waking up or has like another side to him that is like doing stuff, like that side of him is like eating food and filling him up at times because he's sleeping so long, you know? I don't know. Like he's essentially unconscious. I'm curious if everyone said like, oh, Takumi, I saw you walking around, right? And he's like, I was?
Sure did. I need to bring Ava her breakfast. I did promise to take care of her after all. It's only natural that should include feeding her.
How was she? Did she say anything to you?
She ate a little but didn't speak. Like she's in a state of extreme stress. She was trembling all over. Although that might just be because she was so disgusted by my unclean body odor. She's asleep now. That's the first time she's slept since we put her in the cage.
Okay, sounds like it'll be a while before we can get anything out of her.
I'm sure if we keep talking to her, she'll open up to us eventually. She's such a beautiful, gentle look in her eyes. I don't think she's a bad person, really.
She is not. Shoma developed a strong attachment to the prisoner last time, too. Things are different now, so I want to believe he won't lead to the same disaster as it did back then. I'll leave Ava in your care, then. Let me know if there's any change.
Right, I'll do the best job an inept slop like me can.
I do want to see what Ava can tell us, but there's no point rushing things if she's not ready to talk yet. I decided to let Shoma handle her for now, and went to spend time out somewhere else. Oh, okay. Free time, la 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 la. She actually gonna see Ava's in there. Oh, she's still hanging out. Seemingly. All right, Karara. What's going on?
You so much pay for this.
What's the matter, Karara? What are you so mad about?
That fool Gaku called me a little baby. I'm gonna make it pay.
Oh, I guess I did this one already. Phew, it's getting dark. Should back and get some sleep. Gazing absently at the sky, I ambled across the roof toward my room. Hiriko was there too, also looking at the night sky. Wouldn't get a better chance to talk to her than this. I changed direction to walk over to her, but then she must have noticed me. She abruptly got to her feet and began to walk away. What's wrong with her? Why does she keep avoiding me?
Hey!
Hiroko, wait a minute. Panic and irritation made my voice come out louder than I intended. It got Hiroko to stop, though. She turned around and regarded me with quiet disdain. I'm sorry for yelling. Just slipped out. I really need to talk to you.
Didn't I tell you I had nothing to say to you?
It's fine if you don't want to talk. But at least tell me why you're avoiding me.
She didn't say a word. Chilly silence. That was the only answer she deigned to give me. So that's how it is. Sorry for disturbing you. But you'll tell me someday, right? I want us all to survive this war.
That includes you, Hiroko. If something's bothering you, you can always ask me for help.
Oh, and thank you for backing me up when I wanted to spare Ava. If you hadn't been there, the discussion might have gone all night. Thanks for trusting me.
I just made the most logical choice.
I'm grateful all the same. Thanks again. Hiroko turned on her heel and left, still not saying anything. She got blushy. Felt like her cool, collected demeanor had eased up for a moment, though. Couldn't tell for sure since it's so dark. Oh well, at least I got to thank her. Hiroko was hiding something from me. That much was obvious. But for whatever reason, she wasn't able to tell me about it. Guess I'll just have to gain her trust slowly but surely. Don't get discouraged. You didn't come back in time just to give up when things got tough. I'm going to win this war and take everyone back to the artificial satellite, right? Yeah, whatever it takes. That's what I'm going to do. I made a silent vow to myself. The twinkling stars above my only witness. The night passed quietly and without incident, drawing to an end my 22nd day at Academy. Another day starting. That's my time today. Free time again.
Listen up, Takumi. I have some important advice for you.
Is this like the wrestling advice?
You need to put on some muscle.
Where did that come from? Why do I need muscle?
So time to thinking. Boys in the special defense unit lack muscle. Skinny, pretty boys aren't real men. Show some real masculinity.
Damn. Whoa, holy shit, Moko. Whoa, let's chill out there, okay? That's some... Would you call that... What would you call that? Would you call that toxic femininity? Is that even a thing? I don't think I've ever heard anyone actually ever say that before, though. I've heard toxic masculinity. This seems like some toxic femininity or something. You're not real man. Or toxic masculinity is like a dude being a dude bro to other guys and also or girls. I think. I don't know. I'm actually trying to think what that's what they're big. Whatever it doesn't matter. Keep going.
Shave all that silky hair and show me what you look like on the buzz cut.
Damn. What's my hair got to do with anything? My red hair is what makes you a protagonist. Come on.
Muscular with a buzz cut, sharp look in the eye, and a chivalrous face. I want to see a real tough guy like a pro wrestler who trains MMA fighters. I'm begging you. I need someone to start sworn to my kind of man. I never live without any romantic flings.
So the exhaustion is making her yearn for a man. Real man. And it'd be stupid to engage, so I just quietly left. Damn, Moko. Moko's like,
it's my time of the month and it's making me horny. Come on.
Oh, Jason Scott. Okay, last one for Moko.
Let's do some crafting together.
Hey!
I make wrestling shoes. You want to help me out?
Oh, wait, done this one before? I helped Moko make shoes. Maybe I had. I remember this one. All right, well, that's it. Or maybe there's just some that are really just that short. I helped her make shoes. The end. That's another day done. Time flies when we're not fighting. If only we could make it a day 100 as peacefully as this. I knew that was just a hollow fantasy, but it gave me some comfort as I gradually drifted off to sleep. Okay, I should check and see when's the next day of doom here. By the way, I've noticed also a lot of times in this route, I get up and there's no music and it keeps making me like tense, or I'm like, oh god, what happened? Again, I keep waking up. I'm starting to wake up and I'm finding like somebody's severed head in my bed. Okay. When's the next big battle? Not till day 33. And this is where we decide whether we save Kirara or Gaku. Okay, time to get up. What should I do today? I need to make sure I'm using my time productively. Damn, we got a lot of free time events. Of course, Ugamu would be the one with the ball gag.
I like balls in my mouth. What can I say? Yeah. Big balls, Takumi.
I just noticed I actually can't gift anything to Hiroko either, so we're kind of locked out of progressing with that anymore.
Maybe this will be the route where I give her a calico cat figure. So she seems to like that, and I have yet to make it.
Some sexy clothes.
Risque briefs. Just covers the bare essential. I think this, yeah, he likes this because I think this is what he wore. Yep. Level 2.
Each member of my family has a favorite MO and murder instrument. My father's a sniper. My mother uses martial arts. My oldest brother uses poisonous blowing darts. They're faster than bullets in his hands, and he uses them to achieve different goals. My second brother's a bomber. He has a ton of explosives at his disposal. Remote detonation, point blank, he's got a bomb for every occasion. My sister takes after our mom with one difference. She's got superhuman strength. People let their guards down because she's just a kid, and then she kills them before they know what's happening.
This shit really is. This feels like this is just Hunter x Hunter references.
You can imagine how intense things get when we get into a family squabble.
I mean, it's not all perfectly lined up, but it's pretty fucking similar.
I'm not privy to the details, but I heard Mom and Dad's first meeting was particularly volatile. I'll introduce you to them one day. If we make it back alive, that is.
And I don't murder you before then. The nighttime announcement would play like it always did around that time. Normally it would be my cue to start getting ready for bed, but not tonight. I need to eat something. I was way too hungry to just go to sleep. I'm so stressed lately. My meals have been pretty rough and ready. This is finally catching up to me. But I finished all my rations. I don't feel like I'm going to the cafeteria. Maybe I'll just drink some water or something. I turned the faucet and began to frankly gulp down water. I was so hungry it tasted better than regular water and had any right to taste, but it still wasn't enough. I'm drinking too much of this. I don't know if our water supply is limited, but I'd better not risk it. Now that I filled my stomach and feeling like it had something in it, I got into bed. Once I was asleep, the hunger wouldn't bother me anymore. I closed my eyes and allowed myself to drift off. What the fuck, man? What is going on, dude? Morning already? I rubbed my eyes and sat up, still reluctant to leave the warmth of the covers. My hunger pains from the night before had settled down, but I felt like I should eat a big breakfast today, just in case. Better head to the cafeteria. Bumbling to myself, I made to get out of bed, but then... Huh? Who could that be? I assumed Darumi. Sudden barrage of doorbells rings took me by surprise, and it didn't end there. Whoa, what the fuck?
Takumi! Wake up! Please! Come quick!
Oh, god damn it, Ava's dead.
Yeah.
That voice. Shoma? It took me a moment to recognize his voice over the knocking. He sounded flustered and panicky. Something bad happened. Hurried over to the door and opened it. Sure enough, Shoma was on the other side, his face white as a sheet. What is it? What's going on?
Ava, just come look for yourself.
Hey! Taken aback by Shoma's intensity allowed him to lead me away. Shoma brought me to the courtyard. Everyone else was already there. They were looking at the animal pens with bemused looks on their faces. Shoma, what's going on? What happened to Ava?
She's still in her cage. See for yourself.
Something in the way his voice quavered sent a shiver down my spine. But as he said and stepped forward to look at the cage. What in the fuck? She didn't get the suck either, though. Weird. She's got the marks on her face that like Ado had when they like put her back together again or something. What the fuck? Inside was a sickening large pool of blood. In the middle of it, a body covered in stab wounds. For a moment, my mind froze up. What was I looking at? Had someone really killed her? Good grief. With all this blood loss, there's no chance of reviving her. Although I'm not sure the revive-o-matic would even have worked on Invader in the first place.
Poor Ava. What a way to go. She'd have been better off if we killed her right off the bat. Taking her prisoner only led her to an even crueler fate.
I had a feeling, man. I had a feeling like something's gonna happen to fucking... She's not gonna live long. Sucks though. I was hoping that, you know, beyond doubt that she would actually live and be herself without being brainwashed.
More importantly, who did this?
We gotta find the culprit.
Well, who was the first to discover the body? Shoma. He said it was like this when he came to give Ava her breakfast.
A likely story. Mr. Gonzaki, it was you, wasn't it?
Of course not. Ava was so beautiful and pure. I'd never violate her like this.
But it's always the person who discovers the body who turns out to be the killer.
It wasn't me, I swear.
Stop that, brother dearest. You can't go around accusing people without evidence.
You're such a kind-hearted little angel, sister dearest. We don't deserve you.
One thing's been bothering me. It's the way the cage was broken open. Judging by the damage to the door, this was done with a bladed weapon.
Oh yeah? Who carries one of those around?
It wasn't me, I assure you. The Holy Mighty Sword would never do something so crass. I agree with you there. The sword of yours is more of a reprobate than a ruffian. She's neither. I don't think it was sized open with a sword. Whatever did this had a lot of force behind it. Probably something motorized.
Motorized weapon. The buzzsaw? My heart jumped in my throat. It couldn't be. Could it?
Gamu, can you look at the damage on Ava's body and figure out how she died?
I could try, but I'm warning you. I'm no coroner.
It's fine. Just tell me what you can.
I can see several defensive wounds. The size of the cuts is consistent with ones made by a sharp blade.
Why the X's?
So, Ava was probably attacked by someone with a bladed weapon. She fought back, but it wasn't enough to save her. The pain and blood loss would have sent her into hemorrhagic shock, and with no one to help her, she died soon after.
A sharp blade with a lot of force behind it. That sounds like...
Hope I'm wrong, but there's only one thing I could think of.
Sounds like the killer's back. Didn't I tell you this wasn't over? You mean the person Takumi fought before? Didn't you say you took their weapon away?
Yeah, I put it in the metal shop.
A power saw, huh? Yeah, I can see one of those doing this kind of damage.
I remember seeing it lying around. You don't think someone used it to kill Ava?
Everyone, let's check the metal shop quick.
I scrambled inside and headed to the spot where I put the power saw. But it was gone. There was nothing there now. We searched the room from corner to corner, but no one was able to find it. No way. It can't be.
Settles it. Whoever killed the prisoner must have used the power saw to do it.
So the killer in the weird suit came back? Swear that they come from anywhere.
Hiding in the shadows like a coward. Come on, Mace Justice, vile fiend.
Of course, the killer could just as easily be one of us.
Don't be ridiculous. We can't start suspecting each other now. Besides, none of us had a reason to kill the prisoner.
You think so? I say everyone gets an uncontrollable urge to murder someone now and then. That's just you, dude.
Mrs. Hiriko, you're the only one who survived an attack by this power assault maniac. Why have you been so quiet about it? Tell us all the gory deets. Might give us some clues to identify the killer. Sorry, but I don't remember much about that night. I can't tell you anything about the person who attacked me.
It's a lie. She definitely knows something, but she's not telling us.
No fair. Such a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You didn't even get to remember it? That's seriously depressing. It's on the same level as losing your entire save file right before the last boss. Just thinking about it makes me want to end it all. It must have been pretty traumatic. It's no wonder you blocked it out.
Excuse me for speaking out of turn, but can't we do something about Ava before we go looking for the killer? I feel terrible just leaving her like that.
Let's take her to the morgue.
The conveniently placed morgue that we never had before.
If we bury her, we'll be burying any clues the body can give us. Maybe we can make her a grave marker for now. We'll give her a proper burial when all this is over.
All right, then let's split up. One group will move the body and the other will make the marker. After wrapping Ava's body in a sheet, the boys' group carried it to the morgue. Ava's body was in here too.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'd never forgive myself if I died here. No matter what, I need to make it home one day.
Sorry, Ava. Not this time. Not on this route. Ava's words came drifting back to me. She was so desperate to live and return home, but she never did. Her life had ended in such a cruel way, too. A feeling of wretched misery welled up inside me, and I clenched my fists and tried not to lose my cool.
Once we safely stored Ava's body away, we went to meet up with Nozomi and the girls. The whole team stood in front of Ava's empty grave and shared a moment of silence in her memory. Another day's coming to an end. After paying our respects to Ava's grave, the mood had been heavy. Sadness in losing Ava, fear of being attacked by the killer, and paranoia about who could be behind all this. Doubt, grief, frustration. It was a smorgasbord of negative emotions. I didn't feel much like doing anything after that, so I just drifted back to my room. As I tossed and turned in bed that night, I couldn't help thinking of the graves I'd have to make in my last timeline. Hiriko, Ima, and Nozomi. Couldn't let them die this time too. But what if the killer came back and attacked again? What if I have to bury more of my friends? No, I won't let that happen. I'll get everyone together to discuss things tomorrow. We'll come up with a plan and find a way to deal with this. Firm in that resolve, I finally settled down and fell asleep. Oh, so fucking hungry. The moment I was awake, I was assaulted by an intense pang of hunger. Did I even eat anything yesterday? I don't have much of an appetite, but still. We're going to the cafeteria for some breakfast. I'll talk to everyone about what we're going to do next. I won't let any more of my friends die. Let's go in the creepy classroom, guys, to talk about this. We all decided to get together in one of the classrooms. Once everyone was here, we got right down to business. Here's the deal. We need to do something about whoever attacked me and Hiriko and killed Ava.
Hey!
Up until now, we've been prioritizing our defensive battles. But after what happened yesterday, I don't think we can keep that up. That person in the black suit with the power saw. Let's just call them the killer to make things easier. I will say, funny. Are we gonna be like the black suit is like gonna be the blackened this time around or some shit? Is that what we're like doing? I think if I hadn't played the Retsnam route, I actually would have been questioning whether that guy was there at all, right? Because we did see them. We saw 2 of them, in fact, in that route. But otherwise, I at this point probably would have been suspecting that this is all in Takumi's head. And the reason why like Hiriko's not saying anything is because like it was actually Takumi who attacked her with the chains or with the buzzsaw or whatever, right? This is all just in Takumi's crazy little brain. But I did see those guys with Darumi before, so I don't think that's the case. We have to find them and stop them. There could be more victims. You guys in?
Yeah! Of course, never give up, no matter how the odds are stacked against me. That's just how pure heart beings roll. Y'all feel the same, right?
Yes, I may be at the very bottom of the social and biological hierarchy, but I'll do whatever I can.
The Holy Mother's Ark can never sit idle and let evil have its way. And if she's in, I'm in. We shall find this villain and deliver swift, merciless justice. Nobody's kind of mundane work would be beneath a noble like me, but I'll make an exception.
I'll help too. Can you let me torture the killer once we find them?
I was relieved to get such positive reaction out of everyone. They all seemed willing to help. I still have my doubts about this whole serial killer thing. Are we sure they even exist?
Oh, they exist, all right. They definitely exist.
There's no freaking way there's not a killer here.
Why are you getting so mad about it? Come on, let me have this, Gaku! I think the killer exists too. Can't imagine why any of us would do those things. I don't want us to start suspecting each other. I agree. Whoever wrote that thread on the blackboard is probably behind it. They're somewhere inside the school, picking us off just like they said they would.
So how are we gonna find them? Search the school till we flush them out? I guess that's all we can do.
Hold on, I might have a better idea. I've been working on something I call an organic life detection device. It's not all that high spec, but it could help us here.
Ooh, sounds fancy. What'd it do?
To put it simply, it detects how many people are present within a certain range. If we set that range to within the wall of fire, we'll be able to see if there's anyone else inside the school besides us. That's amazing, Tsubasa. So cool that you can make something like that.
Cool. That does sound very helpful.
Just remember, it only tells the total number of life forms in range. But that's better than nothing, right?
Absolutely. Sounds like it'll be a big help.
We'll be ready right away, though. Need to drop some plans, get the materials together. Be a few more days at least.
Just don't die before then, okay?
No problem. I'll just have to patrol the school until you're done. Please be careful, Moko. We haven't found the murder weapon yet. The killer probably still has it on them. They could attack again.
Just let them try it. I'll show my hand so far up their ass I'll knock their teeth out.
your hand and their anus, you say. Tell me more. Is it like what I do with my whole body start? Can you really do that? Will it even fit?
Kako's so... It's like, she also supposed to understand the mechanics of it. Sister dearest, you're absorbing bad influences again.
At any rate, leave the device to me. I'll have it done as soon as I can.
Thanks, Tsubasa. Now that that's settled. The image of the 2 books I found in the library drifted into my mind. Should I tell the others about them? Want some more time to chew out what was in them, though. Now that's settled. Everyone stay on your guard. Watch each other's backs. I don't want any more casualties.
Right, we can do this.
Look over there, quiet. I don't know. There's a part of me that almost does feel like she's like vouching for Takumi in this instance, but like doesn't trust him. Like he is responsible for some shit, but she's choosing not to say anything because if she does, because Takumi's still like the glue that holds everyone together and the team leader, it would just like send everybody to a fizzy or a tizzy. I mean. In the end, I decided to keep the old books to myself and ended the meeting there. I wasn't in the mood to do anything else. Before I knew it, my 26th day at Last of Us Academy had come to an end. Something the matter, Kako?
Oh, good morning, Takumi. I was just trying something out.
Huh? Trying what? To have a vision. My dear sister can see into people's futures, you know. Oh, yeah. I'd almost forgotten about that convenient plot device. Probably because her visions are so unreliable. You don't seem very surprised. I guess you already knew. In that case, I'll give you the short version. She's trying to use her gift to give us some clues about the killer. A laudable effort, if I do say so myself.
But it's no good. I can't have visions on demand no matter how hard I try. If only I had a better grasp on it, I could find the killer in no time at all.
In that case, it's time for your dear brother to step in and have a vision of his own. Yeah! That should have been a sound out there. Yeah! Yes, I see it. I can see that. My dear sister will be just as adorable today as she always is. Oh, and as for your problem, Mr. Sumino, you probably just need more fiber in your diet. Does that really count as a prediction? And I took a shit in my pants. Oh, fuck, he was right. That day, I ate a slightly more nutritious breakfast than usual, I think. Once I finished, I head back to my room to think about my next move. Clue to help us find the killer. Back in my room, I opened my desk drawer and took out the book I stood inside. I didn't know how true any of it was, but this was the only other thing I'd found that mentioned a killer hiding inside the school. Maybe I'll take another look at it, just in case. I opened the musty old book and turned to the pages that dealt with the serial murders. The true identity of the unkillable killer. As I scanned through the pages, I found a section that offered several theories. A man given immortality through human experiments, now seeking revenge on the world that treated him so cruelly. A researcher that was driven to suicide came back from the dead and using black magic. A reanimated corpse made by stitching together parts from the students who died during an epidemic. This all sound like something out of a horror story. Once again, most of them sound like they'd just been made up for fun. Couldn't prove that any of them were fake, of course, or that any of them might be real. I don't think I could believe anything here unless I see it for myself. With a sigh, I closed the book and put it back in the drawer. Guess I'll just have to do whatever I can until something new happens. Girl, what are you doing?
What? For that just to help in my curry, I guess I can let you. If you want to make a great curry, guess for any time or effort.
Okay, so I made curry. And then the same fucking thing again? Really? All right, sure, why not? You guys get 2 in a row. Yes, let's make more curry. Making up for lost time here, Carrara, by just talking about the only thing I really know about you.
I love curry.
All right, 2 more for her, and then I will be literally done with any of these hangout things that aren't just gift giving for the entire game. Huzzah! Another day without an enemy attack. Maybe I shouldn't get too comfy. I've had to fight night battles before. But it's like the announcement says, I have to rest when I can. After a warm shower to wash away some of the day's fatigue, got into bed and soon fell asleep.
Morning, Takumi. Want to eat with me? Or do you want to eat me?
Yeah, of course. Not the first, not the whatever the hell that was. I accepted the invitation and sat down opposite Yugamu. For a reason that escaped me, he was grinning like a Cheshire cat. He seemed really happy today. Something good happened?
Oh, am I letting it show? Whoops, that's no good for an assassin. But I just can't help myself. I'm so excited I can barely hold it in.
Considering Yugamu's unique personality, I hesitated to ask what he was excited about. The next moment, he picked up the knives he'd been toying with and turned his attention to the grilled meat on his plate. Moving almost too fast for me to follow, he began skinning the bone from the beef from the bone with frightening precision. On the meat bone!
Hey, what are you doing? Whoops, there I go again. I should really only do this kind of thing behind closed doors. Ah, yeah, you naughty meat. But I can't help it, man. Ever since I saw her dismembered body, my passion's been in a fever pitch. Talking about Ava? That's the kind of love killing I've been craving all my life. Not being able to do it myself has got me climbing the walls.
Alright, Yugamu's not just a little eccentric. He's a grade A Omega class freak! He's a freak! His breathing heavy now. He looked up from his whirring blades and locked eyes with me.
Say, Takumi, I don't suppose you let me kill you. I promise I'll treat every hair on your head with the love and devotion you deserve. Getting killed with love is like nothing else you'll ever experience. The two of us could make beautiful music together.
Yugamu's intense gaze was giving me goosebumps, and not in a good way. No way, not in a million years.
That's fair. You know what? That's fair. I wouldn't want to if you weren't into it anyway. But let me warn you. I can't keep going like this.
If you can't help me out, I really might have to kill someone.
His eyes still locked to mine. Yugamu stuck out his tongue and licked the blade of one of his knives. What the fuck?
Hey! You're so cute when you're scared, Takumi. Don't worry, I was just kidding. Or maybe I'm not.
Knock it off, please. Your sense of humor is bad for my health. Here I'm trying to keep everyone alive, and he's talking about killing for kicks. It's too early in the day to deal with this stuff. Hopes of a stress-free morning thoroughly dashed. I suffered through breakfast. Yugamu's eyes on me the whole time. I came away from it feeling more tired than before I ate. But motivation suffered a hit, so I decided to take a walk to clear my head and get my strength back. Stepping out onto the rooftop, I walked over to the fence and stared up at the clear blue sky. Nice fresh air. Feel better already. It wasn't bad taking a moment to space out into this endless sky now and then. And just as I was beginning to recover from my breakfast with Yugamu. Oh, keep running around the roof lately. I noticed Hiriko standing a short distance away, also looking up at the sky. It's just like the other night. Should I try to talk to her? She'll probably only blow me off again. Before I could make a decision, it was made for me. Looks like she noticed me again. Huh? This is different. I expected Hiriko to turn her back and walk away, but instead she was actually coming over to talk to me.
Takumi.
Yes? What is it? My voice cracked. I was so surprised at Hiriko suddenly acting friendly. Why is Claire the Loon playing for you? Well, friendly for her. Well, that changed an attitude. Up until now, she's been so determined to avoid me. As I struggled for words, Hiriko appraised me with a piercing gaze.
How are you feeling?
A little flustered, to be honest.
No kidding. You look like a cat that's just sniffed a pair of socks that hasn't been washed in a week.
That's oddly specific.
I was just trying to give you an example. If you're feeling the same as always, then don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm basically fine. Why are you asking, though? Are you finally ready to talk to me?
Huh?
I know you've had your reasons for staying quiet, but I don't think I can wait much longer to hear the truth from you. Like I said before, I want us all to survive this, so if you know anything that might be relevant...
I can tell you one thing at least.
I am not your enemy here. If you believe nothing else, believe that.
I think she was asking, are you feeling all right? Almost like, because I think she's seeing Takumi act weird, right? Like she saw Takumi do some weird shit that night. Maybe she probably came across him doing something in the lab but before she got attacked, seemingly. I don't think that's in Takumi's head, all right? I don't think so, because we saw that dude. We saw two of them. Hiriko looked at me dead in the eyes. I could tell she was absolutely 100% sincere. And how about you tell me what's going on? If you're really on my side, you should be able to do that much. It's hard, you avoiding me all the time. The others are starting to take notice, too.
Now that you mentioned it, Moko said something strange to me a while back.
Oh, what was it?
She said you were like a rabbit and could die of loneliness if I didn't treat you nice. Does that mean anything to you?
Wait, I was the rabbit in that analogy? What have you been telling her, Moko? I think her take on the situation was a little off. Don't worry about it. It's a smile. It's like a long time since I've gotten one of those out of her.
Well, I must be going. I'll see you around Takumi.
Here we go. Free time! Cool tools. Definitely the reverse blade sword. Used by a legendary pacifist. Doesn't cut, but it's dangerous blunt weapon. E10 Mitsurugi style. Kuzuru Weebsen. Cool accessories. I don't think you give a shit about earrings or gusty shades. Or a dragon keychain, maybe? It's pretty nerdy. This is something that Takamaru liked, right? Oh, maybe not. I've noticed there isn't exactly a ton of overlap between characters and gifts, right? Yeah, maybe a little bit, but not much if there is. Managed to keep busy today at least. Better rest up so I can be ready for tomorrow. This morning, what should I do with myself today? All right. Would you also want a replica infuser, which would be hilarious because we have a real one already? Kyoshka loves the role play. Yep. All right.
Let us speak of grand things today as well, Sir Takumi. What? You wish to know more about the Holy Jumanji sword?
No, I didn't say anything.
You already know her blade of justice drinks the blood of evildoers with relish. Despite her usually reticent disposition, she has a wild side to her as well.
You don't say.
I will never forget that cold winter day when I first met her. She was mistakenly delivered to my house from an online shopping platform. But the irresistible pull of fate made me take her in. I then bestowed the name Holy Jumanji Sword upon her and decided we would embark on the path of swordsmanship together.
Just some shit you
She
made
may
up.
not be the most well-known sword in the world, but the same goes for my own barely existent reputation. Therefore, we shall hone ourselves together. Besides, the Holy Jumanji Sword and I are perfectly compatible. I will never let her go.
Okay, Kyoshka. Sure.
Takumi, this is doing my training.
Huh? You're always training for battle whenever you have free time. How do you manage to stay in doing such intense training every day?
It's only natural. It's about my appearance as I'm a soldier after all.
A soldier?
Those Sukis rose to prominence through weapons development. We're military nobles. We Sukis must be brilliant soldiers in order to lead armies. That's why I train every day, to display my body and mind. So I can remain as the noble I was born to be.
So daily training is part of our duties as a noble, then. Guess the upper class have their own struggles, too. Spend some time together? All right. Only one more time. Now the day's over. Really have been flying by lately. Dude, we are so far into this game now that I'm like, I've almost forgotten that there was a point in this game where all of these stats on my grades were not maxed out. Like, dude, this shit got done so like early in the game. It's like insane. I think I got pretty much all of it done back in fucking Route 0 or at like the start of second scenario. But it's been so long. These other ones at least take a bit longer, but it is funny how some of the mechanics of this game have worked. Like some things are like clearly not designed for like the long part of the game. I don't know. I feel like there could have been something that tweaked here to make this not just be so easily maxed out or adjusted to like spread throughout a very long portion of the game. But I don't know. I guess maybe they didn't want to make it so that people necessarily had to play through every route in the game. So I kind of get that. Another day's over. The room been flying by lately. With nothing else to do, I began to get ready for bed. But just then, I heard my stomach growling. Dude, you were hungry all the time, Takumi. Ever since you've gone crazy. Why am I getting hungry at nights lately? Am I sick or something? No, I doubt that. I used to eat snacks late at night back at home. It's probably just a holdover from that old habit. That said, I don't think it's good for me to eat this late. I decided to content myself with slurping down some water again. After that, I got into bed. Get ready to take a massive piss when you get up. Sleep swept over me like a wave, and before I knew it, my consciousness had drifted away. Oh yeah, we originally didn't have access to those 2 rooms till day 30. So I already unlocked everything at the start, but I guess that old announcements are still queued up to play like before. We've made it to day 30. What do I do today? More free time. Celebrity accessories. A crown. Yeah, that makes sense for Karara. Okay, gold bar, which Gaku actually does like as well. I doubt simple toys is something that Karara gives a shit about. Yep. Oh, wait. No, it isn't. What? Wait, what? She does want simple toys? Well, that's interesting. I was gonna say like, hey, there's some overlap right there, but
Oh, hey. Never mind. I was gonna give you another gift today, but when I went and reloaded it, this time you were ready to talk about your curry again. And just like that, guys, we are done with doing these forever. Everyone's report card's been updated. I know what everyone wants. That is another gameplay mechanic that I am completely done with. There was no enemy attack today. No new activity on the killer side either. We'll conduct a thorough search of the school tomorrow. There has to be some kind of clue somewhere. Having decided on that, I decided to get into bed. When suddenly... But then all of a sudden, he appeared. Hey there. It's been a while.
Has it? I suppose it would seem that way to you.
Huh?
Guess it all depends on your perspective. A lot's happened here lately.
I know. I've been sneaking out to check on things now and then. That girl you took prisoner. What? I mean, why?
You saw the way Ava ended up too, huh? I can't tell you that. We're still trying to find whoever did it. Hey, you didn't see anything, did you? Any little detail could help us figure this out.
What? Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
No, I'm sorry for springing on you. We're just so desperate for information right now. If you do think of anything, let me know, okay?
That weapon you had before. I think it's called a power saw. I did see where that went. It was out on the edge of the school grounds near the wall of fire.
Wow, really?
Yes. You can go see for yourself tomorrow.
Thanks, I'll do that. Never thought about looking for it all the way out there. Use all the help we can figuring out who the killer is.
So, you really don't?
Huh?
Oh, it's nothing. I'll see you again, Takumi.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this kind of seals it, I think. He is absolutely seeing what Takumi's doing. Takumi's absolutely like, he's probably the one that killed Ava. And he definitely saw whatever Takumi probably did. He was asking, why did you do this to... What? He's not asking like, why did something happen to her? He's saying, well, why did you kill her, Takumi? And then I see it. Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't tell him that. I don't know why nobody seems to be telling him that. And I think it's the exact same thing with Hiroko. It's almost like, I don't know, maybe they're afraid they're gonna break him or something. But like, also, he says, oh, it's been a while since we talked. Ooh, it would seem that way, doesn't it? Almost like, which makes you think he's been talking to like this other Takumi or something that's in him. With that last remark, the ghost boy slowly faded away, leaving my room feeling strangely quiet. I do legit wonder why nobody would be telling him this, though. I think that's what's going on here. I'm really feeling that, especially after this last one. Like, he's pretty clearly not asking what Takumi thinks he is. Guess what happened to Ava really got to him. Couldn't fault him for being shaken up. None of us could have expected a serial killer was hiding here at the academy. I'll retrieve the murder weapon tomorrow. It's going to be a step in the right direction. It was you, Takumi. You took it and threw it to the side. I got up, got dressed, and headed straight out the door. I headed toward the place the ghost boy had mentioned the night before. Should be around here, I think. Swaying from the solid mass of flames in front of me, I began my search. Aha, got it. Sure enough, there was the power saw, and his blade was coated with dried blood. This is what killed Ava. The blood had splattered up the whole length of the blade, right up to the handguard. There was no doubt about it. This was the weapon that had ended Ava's life in such a cruel and violent way. Better tell the others about this. I brought along some cloth so I could carry the power saw without getting my fingerprints on it. Back at the school, I got everyone together to show them what I'd found.
Huh?
Wow, this is a grisly-looking contraption. There's no way this isn't the murder weapon.
I'd say these bloodstains are about a week old. That fits our timeline for when Ava was killed.
Damn, that killer. They got some nerve using something like this to do their dirty work. Tsubasa, you checked for fingerprints, right? Did you find any?
Oh, sorry, I tried, but it didn't turn up anything new. That's too bad. But maybe something else about it will give us a clue.
There was nothing too special about the place where I found it.
So no footprints. Even if there were, we know so little about the killer. We need real expert knowledge to learn anything from this.
Is it a little odd that the killer ditched their weapon and left it lying around in the open?
Perhaps they had no choice. Takumi, you found it near the wall of fire, correct? Maybe the killer threw away the weapon so they could pass through the flames and escape.
Yeah, like I
I do think legitimately Hiroko is like covering for Takumi, essentially. Because you know something is fucked up with him. But it's like, it is just sort of weird, like, you think you confront him about it, tell him what's going on. But I guess it's just like a fear that he'll break or something. But again, I don't know exactly what he's been doing or how he's acting or whatever either.
No one can survive walking through those flames. Is this killer immortal or something? An unkillable killer. Happens more often than you might think, right, Takumi?
Darwin looked at me and gave me a creepy smile. The diary did say the killer kept coming back from the dead. That couldn't be true, could it?
Gaku, hurry up and catch the killer already. I'll see to it that they're paid for you. That you're paid for your efforts. Oh, why me? Have you ever heard the expression too dumb to live? I want to see just how much that applies to you.
Don't forget about the revive-o-matic. Shouldn't it be more like too dumb to live, too cursed to stay dead?
A double whammy of cruel fates. I mean, do pity the foolish sometimes. Pity them all you want. Just go and make a fool out of me. But don't they say people who call others idiots are the real idiots? That makes us all fools, doesn't it not? Huzzah! Keep about shit, idiot in chief. Your stupidity might be contagious.
I hate to interrupt, but it's just me or are we missing someone?
Huh? Now you mention it.
Sorry, I'm late.
Oh, it was only Shoma.
Shoma came running in, carrying what looked like a large garbage bag on his back.
Well, if it isn't trashy clothes.
I'm sorry. Carrying this slowed me down more than I thought.
That sure is a big bag, dude. What do you got in there?
Oh, right. Well, it all began when I was eating lunch in the bathroom like usual.
You eat in the bathroom?
Classic sarcasm move. I should know. I do it all the time, too.
There's the real Durumi. For half a second, don't blink.
I didn't want to spoil everyone else's meal time by inflicting my unhygienic presence on you. So I went to the boys' bathroom on the second floor, and I found this.
Shoma opened the bag to reveal its contents. This is a... There's the fucking weird suit. Inside was what looked like a jet black diving suit and helmet. I recognized it right away. There was no way to ever forget it. This is the killers. It's what they were wearing that first night when they attacked me and Hiroko.
It is. I was afraid of that. I found it stuffed into a supply closet. I don't want to make any assumptions, so I brought it here to show you.
So the killer took off their suit and hid it. Hadn't considered they might do that.
And we only figured out thanks to Shoma eating in the bathroom. Go Team Outcast! What about after the killer took off their suit? Did it slip away and hide somewhere?
It's possible, but we can't say for sure yet. I bet Tsubasa's doohickey will clear things up.
Should have it ready by tomorrow. Just wait a little longer.
So what are we going to do with this suit and the power saw?
The suit's no threat, but we should probably destroy the power saw, right? The killers get their hands on it again. We'll end up like the prisoner. Wouldn't it be better to hold on to it? It could come in handy if we need to defend ourselves.
I mean, we have our fucking, blood powers already.
Yeah, I'm with Somi on this. If we get attacked and have to fight unarmed, best thing I can come up with is a bear hug. As if my womanly charms will work, of course. I'd object to that last part, but getting a bear hug from you sounds super scary. How about we lock it away somewhere? Pretty sure the lockers in the metal shop have combination locks.
Damn it. Maybe I should have done that first time then.
For the only ones who know the combination, no one else can get in without absolutely wrecking them.
Guess that'd be okay. That said, though, if we don't, right? That's going to lead to someone's going to get it out again, right? If someone doesn't know the lock, the combinations, but oh god, if someone gets it open without forcing it, means that it is one of us, right?
Oh, but before I do that, let's take a closer look at the suit.
The suit seemed to be made of some specialized material none of us had ever seen before. It looks big and baggy at first, but it could be just to fit pretty much any person of any build. Of course it could.
It looked big and baggy, but if you just kind of wrap it tight, you can get make it perfectly fit anyone. And if you're too small, it just fucking stretches.
It's very convenient like that. It was heavy too. Hardly the kind of thing you'd want to go walking around in. Why had the killer been wearing this? In the end, we were unable to figure out what the suit was for and didn't find anything that might lead us to the killer. We took the suit and powers out of the metal shop and locked them away in one of the lockers. Alright, looks like they'll fit okay.
Now we just shut the door and set the 4-digit combination. Guess the team leader should do that part.
Huh? Me? Can't think of something right on the spot?
Just pick a number that's easy for you to remember. But don't make it too obvious.
Yeah, but still. I flipped around trying to think of something, and then I felt someone's eyes on me. Yugamo stood on his own in a corner of the room. He was looking at me intently.
Sorry, but I think I'm gonna head back to my room. Leave the rest to you guys.
What's the matter? Got a tummy ache or something?
Nothing like that. See, that power saw has got me kind of hot under the collar, that's all.
Seriously? He's still getting those urges even after in a time like this? Okay, well, rest up and feel better soon. See you later. I proudly pushed Yugamo out of the classroom and into the hallway. Last thing I needed was him getting in the mood, especially in a crowded space like this. Anyway, I just got an idea for the combination. How about...
Wait, don't tell us. It could be better if you're the only one who knows it, Takumi.
Huh? Why?
It kind of defeats the point of it, just anyone can open this thing. I'm not saying the killer could be one of us or anything, but it's best to keep risk to a minimum, you know?
I will say, this thing of like... I feel like the need for self-defense here, this seems a little silly, all right? I'm saying our reasoning for it to not destroy it seems a little... this seems a little forced because, like, one, we have our infusers, right? But two, if we're like, oh man, I'm unarmed and I can't get to my infuser. Well, I guess I will get to this locker that's locked that I don't know the combination to. You know, so the only person who knows is Takumi. So it's like, and even then, you still be like running in there to like struggle to unlock this thing. You're just better off probably using the infuser that you just already have, wherever the hell it is you stashed it. So this was a little, to me, this is like, I mean, clearly setting up for it being unlocked by somebody and being used, but it's just like, it just feels a little silly. I don't know. I think the reasoning behind this of just setting this up for ourselves. Just makes sense from a logical standpoint, does it though? It'll be less chance for this stuff to fall back into the killer's hands. We'll just need to make sure Mr. Sumino stays alive if there's any emergency. Sure, I'll do my best not to die. Not that I make a habit of it anyway. I closed the locker door and entered the combination to set the lock. The code I decided on was 69, dude, 14. 69 for the number of days left until day 100, and 14 for the number of people in our group. 69 from now on, all 14 of us would still be alive. This code was like a wish. I promised to make that happen. All right, that's done. You better have that combination memorized. It's all over for us if you forget it. Again, you have your infusers, fuckos. We'll be fine, trust me.
Yeah, this is a Kyosuke we're talking about. 4 days is probably too much for her to learn in the first place. Let her remember. Aha! Give me some credit, Lady Carrara. I read this number on the locker. It'll be a problem if I forget it.
But of course, if Takumi's the one going crazy pants or whatever, it's also not good for him to be the only one to remember.
Okay, every day you set a new record for stupidity.
Okay, that's all for today. Checking one more time to make sure the locker was secure, we've all filed out of the metal shop classroom. I vowed to only open that locker in case of an absolute emergency. In a perfect world, I never would have to open it again. I'm gonna leave it behind on day 100. 69 days to go. We have to get through this. 69, dude. Swung already. Spot said her device will be ready today. We agreed to meet up in the metal shop this afternoon. I wonder how this is all going to turn out.
Okay, is everyone here? Let's get started.
I'll come right to the point. Is your device ready?
Sure is. I'm still getting right up to the last minute. But I think I'll do the job just fine. Take a look.
Looks like a Dragon Ball radar.
Such technological wizardry. Will this lead us to the 7 wish-granting orbs scattered across the planet?
I had a feeling you were going to bring that up too.
It's an organic life detection device, remember? It shows how many people are inside the school. How does it work? It's super simple, really. It detects and counts any large life forms within the effective range. In this case, that range is everything within the wall of flame, so it shows how many people are currently on school grounds.
He'll even register a sticking pile of excrement like me as a person?
Of course, as long as you're alive, you count toward the total. But it only shows the total, not their locations.
It's great the way it is. Yes, me. I just think so awesome.
It'd take way too long to go into the specifics. I better just show you it in action. Everyone ready? We're flipping the switch.
Huh? 15?
There's only 14 of us. That means...
There's one extra. Yeah, I already tried it before and it keeps coming up to 15.
Okay, I'm starting to get creeped out. You sure it's not broken?
I can give it a quick karate chop if you want. I might fix it.
come from you, Miss Majiro. It'd be more likely to smash it to pieces. I wonder if this is going to be like some weird shit of like what is it measuring exactly? Is it we're measuring our cryptoglobin? Our like heart rate or what? Because if it's like cryptoglobin, maybe it's like another person's inside Takumi or some shit, you know?
I should get Takumi to help me test it out already. I set him outside the wall on the school bus and checked the reading again.
We did that. The total changed. Went down to 14.
In other words, his reading is accurate.
And there really is someone hiding out somewhere in the school. Could the extra one be the boy made of undying flames? No, he's so different from a regular person, he probably wouldn't count.
As such as it, legendary serial killer is among us. Fact. Which means the killing game has finally started. Legendary, pa! I'll believe that when I see it. Human or invader, anyone who messes with me is going down. In the name of the great and powerful Uzukis, I'll slaughter this miscreant.
Good grief. You're starting to sound like a murder freak yourself. But I guess it's all in self-defense. Can't have you guys getting killed by someone who doesn't appreciate you.
Let's go catch us a killer, peasants. Gives ransom to anyone who makes a positive contribution.
You gonna give us money? All right, let's do this.
But anyone who fails to produce results must recite a poem of my own composition 100 times.
What a tedious sounding punishment.
It's too dangerous for any of us to search alone. We should split up into groups.
If you find yourself in a risky situation, get out of there. And we'll stop once the sun goes down too.
Got it. I'll keep checking the readings in case there's any change.
We arranged to search the school in groups of 3 to 4 people. Unfortunately, none of us were able to cover any new clues. When it started to get dark, we called it a day. The curtain fell on our 32nd day of the academy, with the life sign total still at an ominous 15. Morning again. Young, I got out of bed and stretched my arms a little. What was the killer doing this morning? Were they also waking up around this time? Everyone wants to keep looking today, but we can't neglect our training either. We have so much time here. You think carefully so we can make the best use of. There it is. Yeah, that's right. This is day 33.
In true.
But woo! Damn, it's like the enemy could read my mind. Focus solely on the fight now. To the war room. To the Bat Cave. In answer to the alarm, everyone had filtered in the war room one after another.
Taking advantage of the confusion caused by the killer to try to catch us off guard. The cowards.
I think it's just a coincidence. Now they're here, we just gotta take them out like always.
Indeed. Search for the killer yesterday was a mere appetizer. Now it's time for the main course. Invaders a la mode. Takumi, assume you're fine with all of us fighting this time as well.
Yeah, it's better than that way. Let's do this, guys. Initiate defensive battle. Okay, you know the drill. Anything? Nope. It's Wheel Guy, the paragon of wheels. Oh, well, all right. I guess she's still doing it after all. She just didn't feel like doing it the first few times. Hi. So much for the lack of suck.
An offering to my magnificence. I commend you. With this, I am one step closer to becoming a god. God! I will be God!
God!
She killed her own dude!
This isn't the time to scream and moan. She's absorbing her allies' power to get stronger. If we're not careful, we'll just be food for her.
Damn her! We have to stop her here and now. Here goes!
I am the paragon of hope! Meshness!
Yeah, we know.
To inflict such a brave wound on someone as great as I seem to have underestimated you. I walk on my guard now. Slowly but surely I will gain power. And when I have it, I will become God!
The fearless smile on her face, Vess just took her leave. Interesting. It's actually funny because, like, I don't know, and maybe it was possible she showed up in one of those cutscenes, but I don't think it actually showed. We actually saw that the hooded person before was Veshness. Like, she didn't, like, whip it off like she did before. Okay, so the real question is then why did she wait till now to start absorbing everybody? Like, I get it, all right? The one that we blew up, okay, that's fair. But
But then what about the one that came after? Remember, that fight just like ended and nothing happened. Hell, we didn't even absorb them. And then there was her sister. And I mean, she just really hated fucking Wheelman, Adamake. As the battle was over, we charged our way back to the war room to discuss how it went. Letting the Supreme Commander walk away unharmed was a bitter pill to swallow, but we made it through without any fatalities on our side. The enemy was bound to be even stronger the next time they attacked. We have to train hard if we wanted to survive. We're not showing off her like killing everybody or like sucking up her own commanders. We made that like a big deal before. We're really like talking about that. We could afford to take the rest of this day off though. We just made the meeting and our 33rd day at the Last Defense Academy came to an end. Yeah, we're just kind of like, whatever. Feels a little more like an afterthought here. Morning already. My body felt heavy and sluggish. I completely slept off the fatigue from yesterday's battle yet. Now let's take it easy for today as well. No way, there's no time to slack off. The killer's still on the loose. First I'll go to the cafeteria and see what Tsubasa can tell me. Today is like yesterday, the number of life forms registering inside the school was 15. The killer was still here somewhere. The question was where. And then free time. Well, all right, guys. I think this is probably a good spot to end things here for now. I think it's pretty clear something's fucked up with Takumi here. And I think there's like another part of him that is doing stuff unbeknownst to him. I assume it's related to Edo in some way or something. But I think the real question is, I just want to know why nobody would be telling him about it, you know? Because it definitely feels like a bad idea just leaving him in the dark. But anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoy this episode. If it did, please do a like and a favorite and subscribe and already become a picky penguin aboard the SLP, where the days are always sunny and the vids are always funny. And as always, guys, till next time, stay classy.